Hey everyone, welcome back to Digitally Tired because the internet is exhausting. My name is Chriz Lee and I'm joined by the talented, the actor, the writer, the director, what else? Producer, one of the most talented people I know.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Joctan.
Hello, my name is Joctan. I'm many of those things, but
Artist
I'm an artist. we go all the way back.
to high school.
Yeah. But it's thanks to you too that I'm this person, because you're one of the few people that I could constantly see and say, "Oh yeah, I want to do better. I want to do better. I want to be more
Okay,
consistent."
we're just starting out. You don't have to like.
Sorry,
it's
it's true though, because I have a few people that I look up to, and you're one of them, because again, it's like I want to be more creative. I want to be more consistent with my work, and then I see people doing it. I'm like, listen, I know their potential. So if they're working out their life and still doing stuff, I can do it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah, of course.
Again, like you said, we've known each other since high school.
Yeah, we do.
Almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
Almost, but not there yet. But this is not about me. This is about you. You've always been a talented person.
Thank you.
And you've done theater, you've done short films.
We've done short films.
We did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
My first short film was with you.
You're right. Which one was it? Was it
Mala Suerte Federico.
Más Suerte Federico?
That was the first time
Dang.
I dared to do something, and it was with you. So that's why.
That was a trip.
Crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
But recently, in the last few years, you've really expanded in the things that you do, and I feel like you've been so productive recently with just the amount of work you put, like creative work you've been putting out there, and that's really impressive. So, like, you've recently done short films.
Yes. Well, the last short film that I worked on was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, still recent.
But it is recent.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we're like waiting for the new festival route to come in so we can put it out there finally, because we have 2 projects that we haven't shown yet.
Okay.
Then we did the one that we did for the pandemic. That was
2 by
surprising.
4. Yeah.
2 by 4. That was
Yeah.
surprising because it went for over 30 film festivals.
Yes,
And it won
a lot.
It won a very important one in England, which is the Jane Austen Award. For,
Oh, cool. Yeah, I forgot about that.
the drama short film for some.
Sure.
Listen, I fine, okay, but a lot of people liked it, and I almost thought of continue giving it like a route.
Yeah.
But I'm just showing it off if people ask for it, like, hey, do you have something to show? And I'm like, I have 2 by 4.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
real
little
quick,
short
so 2 by 4 was a short film that we did during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I want to point out that you live in Puerto Rico.
I do.
I'm currently in Orlando, and the way that we did it was that he was directing me through text.
Yeah.
So you wrote the script.
I wrote the script.
I recorded everything by myself.
Yeah.
And then you were directing me. I was sending you clips and texting back and forth.
It was like that.
And then the short film itself is about a man who lost his pet at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So he was feeling lonely.
Yeah.
So he went back to his childhood, right?
Yeah, basically, so
And
recreated this
2 by 4
at this 2 by 4, right?
from Ed and Eddie,
yeah.
which is it's not Kevin. I forgot the
forgot
character's
his
name.
too.
Anyways, the bald guy with the 2 by 4 and he recreates that. Essentially, he just
So the reason why I got to that is because, first of all, I wanted to do something nostalgic, and I always thought, how did he came with that idea? Just an imaginary friend, or
Johnny.
something. Johnny, there it is.
Johnny from Ed and Eddie.
And then I said, you know what? What if he grew up and he's still in this situation and he lost the 2 by 4, like Plank. He lost Plank.
Yes.
He lost Plank, and he even forgot about it. But then he has this dog, which is it's also like a lot of things that I do comes out of fear, things that I fear. And Toby, which is still alive, but he's in his last breath.
Aw.
Yeah, he's really sick.
No.
Yeah, so
I'm
we don't
sorry.
know. It's fine, but
Okay.
it's part of it. But he's still with us. He's like 18 years old.
Wow.
In given years.
Wow.
So he's very old.
Yeah, he's old.
Like
yeah.
he's like walking like this. And, he was like really athletic.
Yeah,
whatever.
energetic. Yeah.
He can't even jump anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor thing.
Yeah.
This guy real sad.
Yeah, I'm
real
so sorry.
quick.
But he's still with us, so it's fine. He came out of that fear. Like, what happens if I'm in a situation where I cannot leave? I cannot be trying to look for a distraction, and then I lose someone as precious as a pet.
Yeah.
And so I have my pet, of course, Toby. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna combine the story of Johnny and Plank and the pandemic, and I didn't think through it that much. I just thought of that idea, and I wrote you and said, let's do this. You know, let's try it out. What can happen? And what happened is that over 30 festivals later.
Yeah, because you submitted it to just anything and everything.
Anything that I could, and most of them were like free or cheap.
Yeah.
But I also submitted it to a few of the biggest Puerto Rican film festivals, and it won one of them.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
won, it's not longer running anymore, but it was the Rincon Film Festival.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
And that was like a big thing, right?
Yeah.
And it won dramatic short film.
Yeah.
Best dramatic short film.
That was.
You've won a few acting too.
Yeah, support not nominated. I don't think I specifically won, but it was just me acting with a little wood panel.
Yeah.
I've never it was a dramatic short, so I've never been in that position to, cry on screen or just be serious. I'm usually more of like a lighthearted kind of fun kind of person. So it was challenging for me too, just acting by myself, being directed through a phone.
Yeah, I think.
But we made it work.
I think that it was really. You just said the word and I forgot it.
I forgot what I just said.
It was really challenging because again, one of the hardest things for me to do is to direct. That's why I usually just produce.
Yes, okay.
This is really hard for me to not make a decision, but to come to a decision. Like I have many things I want to do, but which one is the right one?
Yeah.
And then you just have to go for it, right? And so going through that, then making you act was also really difficult, and then I just didn't really expect this short film to
go as far as it did.
Be as big or go as far as it did, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really proud of it. Yeah.
Good. But you not only have you done short films, but you also do theater.
I do. I actually started out doing theater.
Right.
Back when I was 17, 18, I was in college.
Yeah.
Before I did anything short film like.
Yeah.
I did theater.
Theater was like your roots.
Yeah.
Like that's what you wanted to do. Started off.
So I did in Spanish, of course. I did theater. I did what we call the Golden Age theater, which is like 16th, 17th century, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And I remember I started out as a small, I had a small role of, I was a waiter. And I would just kind of like help throughout the scenes, but that's it. And then like the next season of college theater, they asked me to be the main role. I was like, that's
you the lead?
Because it was a double casting.
Okay.
So that means that in a few showings I will be with a different casting, and then on another showing I will be with another type of casting. So that means two different rhythms, two different type of feelings and situations on the theater, right? But my character didn't have a double casting, so I had to do all of that by myself. It was like my actual first experience acting.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of words because it's old theater.
Yeah.
So I had to like memorize all the things. And I wish that I would be a little bit more responsible.
Okay.
I didn't take it as serious as I should have.
You were a teenager.
Yeah, I was still a teenager. I didn't know the stakes were that high.
Yeah.
But I was still able to do it. I was still able to pull it off. And I'm glad I did because I fell in love with it, of course.
So, but having that experience, in your teenage years, but like recently actually writing a show, a performance that have been shown to an audience, what brought you back to that? What did you learn back then that you're like, directing actors to do now?
I think that the roots of everything is that I like to tell stories, right?
You really?
Yeah, I like to tell stories in different ways and forms. And then when I wasn't doing anything in filmmaking, because I kind of like had to stop, go to work and do other adult stuff, right? I felt in a very, very difficult position where I didn't feel sufficient, right? And so I learned through friends that there was a way to do theater in an accessible way. That was it's called Teatro en 15, which is that you you put up a proposal, and if they accept you, you'll be able to, for a whole month, you'll be able to produce, write, not write because it's already written, but produce and do a play for about 15 minutes. And you do that with other 5 plays. So there's like 6 plays in total, right? And it's wonderful. So it's been around for like 6 years now, and I wanted to try it out. The first year that I tried it out, I did not get accepted. That was an original short play that I wrote based on a short story that is called Delicatessen. It's kind of like gory vengeance,
Yeah.
So I didn't get accepted, but then almost a year later, I got a message of the runner, the one that runs everything there, and he said, could you please send it again? Let us see it. Let us see if it fits for this Halloween season. And it did. I wrote to a friend that we actually did theater together back in college.
Okay, cool.
So it was kind of like a
reunion.
reemergence,
Yeah,
right? Like a reunion. And so I asked her to do it, to be my producer. And she said, all right, let's do it. And it got accepted, and we did it, and it was emotional, and we cried afterwards.
Aw.
But it was really hard because I was working with 2 really, really top-notch actors, like people, 2 actors that were really recognizable in the theater industry.
They're professionals.
Yeah,
they were just like, hey, you busy next week?
Yeah. So for
just
me to
ready.
like even one of them said like, why do I need to give an audition? You know me. Like that was for with my producer. They talked, and he was like, I'm not gonna do an audition because you know how I act, you know what I do, you know what I bring to the table. And she was like, just do it for the director because he just needs to see you. That's all.
Yes.
And I'm glad he did because he was wonderful. And my other actor, his name is Ken. There's Ken and Chema, or Jose Chema, but they were both wonderful. They were both very respectful throughout the whole process. I didn't feel diminished. I didn't feel belittled.
Good.
They were very responsible, and they were very, very, very respectful through the whole experience, because we only had like a month before, like when they called you and said you're accepted, you have like a month to prepare.
Oh, okay.
That means
that's a tight deadline.
Now they're a little bit more responsible. I think you have like 2 months now,
Okay.
so it's better.
Yeah.
But 1 month is really crazy, even for 15 minutes. It's crazy. But my producer was very quick, and she got everything settled.
So real quick, so like just you got a month to prepare.
Yeah.
And what do you need to figure it out? So you got the script.
Yeah.
You have to figure out the staging.
Yes.
Right. You have to practice the dialogue with the actors. You have to find them and everything, right? What else do you have to?
I have to figure out. First of all, people are busy, so you need to figure out when are they able to like rehearse.
Scheduling.
Yeah, scheduling is really hard. One of them is a lawyer.
A lawyer? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, when can you? But again, I was really, really blessed because it was kind of easy to like, schedule them. You need to figure out the whole lighting stuff, the sound stuff. They have people there who works daily on the theater
At Teatro 15.
Yeah, who does the light, so you don't need to ask for someone to do it and pay them, because you have to pay them afterwards, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's good. The thing is that the money is also secure. So
okay, yeah.
It's not that much money, but it's some money.
Yes.
Of course. So you have 1 month to prepare for that. Then you have to do like a pre-revision with them, so that they could see how much are you able to do, if you're prepared enough or not.
Yeah.
And then the night comes, right? And the el estreno,
The premiere night?
the premiere night comes, right? And it is, I don't know how to explain it. I've had the experience a few times now, but never as an actor. We'll go to that later.
Yeah.
Because I've acted now, but it's wild. But then the energy, because you're not alone, right? You're not alone. You have 5 other productions that are going through the same thing, and it's chaotic, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we're all like kind of in the same place, like Good Luck or like Mucha Mierda. I should say it in English.
yeah.
Like
Break a leg.
Break a leg.
Break a leg,
English,
yeah.
right? I prefer the Spanish one.
Oh, me too.
But it is something I love, Teatro 15, and I'm trying to get in back, but I haven't had the luck yet, to get accepted, but
Yeah.
this is part of it, right? It's
Yeah,
part of the process.
for sure.
It's more popular now, so there's more people
Apply and put it in.
Yeah, applying.
Their scripts. Yeah.
Also, I want to say that if you are like if you want to do it and you're still in the States, you can still like apply
Okay.
as long
So
as you have a representative in Puerto Rico
okay.
to like do the whole things. Maybe you're a writer or the director, you can still go for it. You know.
Okay. So someone in the United States
Yeah.
can write a stage play
Yeah.
and submit it at
Yeah.
Teatro Quince in Puerto Rico.
Because they have the option of doing it both in English and Spanish.
Okay.
It's just that we haven't done it in a while, but they do ask you like when you are doing the proposal, and they ask like, do you have, are you able to do this play in Spanish and English,
Yeah.
or do you not want to? But usually I
Okay.
say no because it will mean that I have to like translate it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So but you could do it. You could do it, and it's accessible again. It's harder now to get in because
Yeah.
more people are trying to get in.
Of course. And that's a great thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. But you always see a couple of familiar faces.
Uh-huh.
And I've been able to do it a few times now. And I've been really lucky because, again, it's not easy.
Yeah. And I got to see one of them.
Yes, you got
Yeah,
that was a surprise.
I had to visit home for some personal matters, but I was like, I remember that you were performing that weekend. I was like, you know what? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go and surprise him. I'm gonna support him a
that
little
was
bit.
that was one of my most personal plays that I
Yeah.
wrote, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And again, based on a short story that I wrote
Mm-hmm.
about a man that is going through a depressive stage,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's very sad, but he has an opportunity to get a job,
Mm-hmm.
a really, really good job. And he wants to go out, and it's about to go out, but then when he opens the door, he sees a man dressed as a monkey on the hallway, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
then he gets trapped back in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And basically that comes out of a fear that I had when I was a child, and one Halloween I was out and about, and I was happy because I love Halloween.
Yeah.
And then I saw a man dressed as a gorilla, and I was afraid, and I ruined my Halloween.
Oh no.
It was terrible.
That
I don't know
sucks.
if it was that big of a deal. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, as a child, we see things like a lot bigger than life. Yeah.
Right now, if I remember, I see a big gorilla.
It's an actual gorilla.
So probably it was just a
Just
man.
some guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I took that idea and then made it into a personalization of depression, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it helped me a lot because I was going through a depression and I didn't know about it.
Okay.
I didn't really know about it. And then when I wrote it, I was like, oh, I get it now. And I had a conversation with a friend. It's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
That's when I decided to turn the story into a play,
Okay.
thanks to him, right? And so it was wonderful. It was very personal. It was a low month. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't come to Teatro Quince on April
Okay.
because we have a lot of other celebrations,
Yeah.
right? So what's Semana Santa, all that.
Yeah. Holy Weekend.
Holy Week,
Yeah.
yes. But it was still wonderful. It was a good experience. And then we had another chance in August. That was my birthday month.
Yeah.
And it was very overwhelming because I was reconnecting with people, and doing all this stuff. And I didn't know I was gonna get accepted. I was like,
I'm just gonna.
yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, sure.
It's one of my favorite writers
Yeah.
because each month, I forgot to say, they have like a theme, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, of course, December they had the Christmas theme,
Yeah.
right? On January they don't do anything because we have the biggest festivity ever,
Yeah.
which is the Calle de San Sebastián,
Yeah.
Via San Juan.
Yeah.
So they don't do that. In February, of course, that's love for friendship.
Valentine's and all that.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. I tried to submit something, but I couldn't. I wasn't accepted. I know why, but whatever. Details. And then I think on March is stories inspired by a woman in real life,
Yeah.
right? And then I think on April it's a free team, so you can do whatever. Those are my favorite ones because you get a little bit of everything,
Okay.
and then you get other themes. But
Yeah.
on August back then, that was the classic literature.
Classic literature.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I went with 2 stories from Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay. I think I've heard of them. Yeah. Edgar Allan, yeah.
So I had the Telltale Heart and the Raven, right?
Okay.
So I made my own version.
I know
of
the
them.
Raven. Yeah.
So the Raven I translated into El Chango.
Okay.
El Chango is like a bird similar to the Raven, but he's smaller and more annoying.
And more relatable to
Yeah,
Puerto Rico.
And then the Telltale Heart I translated to El Chota.
Okay.
And that was the one that was accepted.
Yeah.
And that was the one I acted I
Okay.
wasn't supposed to act, but I had a friend who said, "Let me direct."
You go there.
If you go there, I was afraid because I have stage fright.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
that's kind of crazy that you do, but yeah.
Yeah, I have stage fright unless I go into my character, but as myself, I get blocked.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do it, but they were so comforting, they were so helpful and
Yeah. Supportive. Yeah.
that I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do it because if not now, when?
Right.
So
And that's a great mindset. to
yeah,
have.
yeah,
So you come from. So I've realized a pattern here.
yeah.
You do short films to express how you're feeling, what you're going through.
Yeah.
You do stages and stage plays representing how you felt and what you're going through.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of you really put your little heart and soul and personal into these creative outlets. I'm assuming to get to know yourself a little better.
Yeah.
And to also just maybe someone out there might feel the same way.
Yeah.
And then they can relate, and you might also help them understand themselves better as well.
Yeah.
But so you've done short films and theaters and acting and writing and all that. But in the last few years, maybe it's been more because I don't know. Time is a concept that I don't understand.
Yeah.
But you've been doing something that I feel like is pretty fresh and new in terms
Yeah.
of like it's not something you've always done, which is watercolor art. And there's a few examples here if you're watching on the video side, but it is me. These are me. These two specifically, not because you only do watercolors of me, which I don't mind if you did, but because these are the ones you gifted me,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I love them and I treasure them and they're fantastic and I love them so much.
Thank you.
But how did this come about?
Well, I've always kind of was into drawing and making art, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I would struggle with that a lot. I started out doing just like mountains and trees. And
Yeah,
whatever.
landscapes.
Yeah, landscapes. But I wasn't pleased.
Okay.
And I was never pleased by any of the landscapes that I did. I would mimic other type of arts, like I would do anime art or whatever. And there was never kind of like a pleasure to it, right? I'm drawing, I know how to do it now, whatever. But then I guess it all started out after the pandemic again.
Okay.
Because you're in there, you have to face
Yeah, you're by
yourself.
yourself. Yeah, you have to
So I
figure out
said,
new
what
hobbies.
do I really like to paint? What do I really like to do? And then I discovered that I really like to do faces.
Okay.
I like faces. I like human faces. They're interesting to me. I feel like they can tell a lot of stories, right? So I started to do them and not focus on the perfection of the faces,
Yeah.
the proportions or anything, more like what they make me feel.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I like to do background colors too. For me, that's like, why do you paint the background? I'm like, that's their aura, right? That's how they make me feel on that time.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Actually.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then I started to do this stuff just to practice on hands. And I have other versions. I don't have them.
I love the Power Rangers,
But,
which is why there's two of these are
yeah.
Power Rangers themed.
But that's how I started, and then I never stopped, and I started to get better at it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't good at drawing faces.
Right.
But I started to get better at it and focus less on the perfection of a face and
Yeah.
more on what they make me feel.
Yeah.
So that's why I do a lot of more of like caricature style.
Caricatures. Yeah.
And focus on their smiles or their noses or something that I really like about their faces.
Yeah.
Their eyebrows, their hair, right? And I don't have them in here, but in the latest ones that I've done, I do like rosy cheeks.
Okay.
That's like something I like to do.
That's cute. Yeah.
Or I like to like put some gold on my art. Usually either on my signing.
Yeah. These are a few years old.
Yeah,
Maybe
this is like in
3
2023, 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and I haven't stopped doing faces since, and I'm not gonna stop.
No, good. And you've gone to markets, right? Like
Yeah.
you sold your art, you've had people commission
Yeah.
them. How is it? So when it comes to short films or directing
Yeah.
or theater, that's something where you are giving them, right? Some of your personality, some of like your experiences you're putting out there. But when it comes to like commissions, they're giving themselves to you.
Yeah.
How do you translate that?
It's scary because you want them to like the art, right?
Yeah.
And I've had different types of commissions, and they're all personal, so I treat them with respect. But I think it's the scariest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I just want to paint whatever I want, then that's it. You know, I don't have limitations.
Yeah.
And it's not that they give you limitations. At the contrary, they're like, do whatever you want, right?
And you're like, that's too much
That's too much
responsibility.
pressure.
That's way too much.
I cannot fail you.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's also very honorable. Sorry, because they all give themselves to you, right?
Yeah.
I wanna when someone wants to see their translations of you or the version of you, right, through your eyes, through your art, it's something that you cannot really, you cannot just do it without any type of thought, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to look for the right words, but it's something that is, first of all, it's an honor, right? Because again, you're painting someone, you're giving them part of the soul of them, and you're still
Yes.
This is how I see people.
Of
right?
course, yes.
And it's scary, but again, it's really I mean, it makes me happy when people are. I usually do coffee shop markets. That's what I've been doing more.
Okay.
And a lot of people get really excited. They love to gift portraits of people.
That's good.
And the reason why I do that too is because we never know when we're gonna go away.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I know photographies exist and all that, but
Yes.
also like a hand-drawn picture of someone you care about, either pets or friends or families. It's something that really goes on no one. And I didn't know that until like I gave them, and then they were like, the excitement is too much. Like, oh my God, this is so pretty. This is so beautiful. I'm going to give them to my boyfriend, to my girlfriend, to my dad, to my parents.
It's definitely just from my perspective,
Yeah, yeah.
because I love art in general and I love what you do.
Yeah,
It feels it's more personal.
It is.
It's more of a one of one.
Yeah.
You know, you can take a picture of, you know, a bunch of different things of people and whatever. But once you take that picture, you can make as many copies as you want with it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to art like this, it's just once you do that first drawing, that's
it.
That's the only way
And
it's ever gonna
and
look.
I've had the chance to do like the same portrait twice or three times.
And it looks different.
It's different.
Yeah.
I always say, listen, if you want me to do the same portrait, it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Do you mind? And I'm like, no, of course not.
Yeah.
And it's not. And I like that.
It's different. Yeah.
It's different because it's like, it's a different, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like time doesn't exist, but it does. It's like
Yeah.
its own creation. This is how it came out. And as long as the essence is there, right? That's good.
Yes.
You know, again, I don't mind if it doesn't look exactly like the person or the pet, as long as the essence is there. So
Yeah.
I focus a lot on the eyes too, especially when I try to do more realistic portraits, which is these are one of the most realistic ones that I do. The eyes is what's more important for me because again, the eyes are the windows of the soul, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
No. Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
right? But again, and even if they have glasses on or whatever, I focus on details that might really recognize them, like facial hair, lips, or whatever, something they like to wear.
Yeah. And I personally, I love these two portraits.
Yeah.
I've had other talented friends like draw me like digital art and all that stuff. But what I like about these two is just I've never seen myself this way before. And it's the details that you add to it makes me look at myself a little bit different, but in a good way, because I appreciate like, oh, like I didn't know that little detail there. Like I didn't notice that one before. And like the fact that you noticed it makes me appreciate it. I was like, oh my God, like, oh, that's sweet.
Also, it's funny when you see all the details and everything. I'm like, you have no idea how many times I freaked out trying to look for them.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Because a lot of times there's a time when you're painting where the art looks the ugliest.
Okay.
And that, I know every artist, even digital artists, will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And you're like, and
I gotta keep going.
Yeah, you just have to keep going and trust the process. But I like to say, and it's not that I like to say, but every time that people say, "What's your process?" I say, I don't know. Honestly, there's a time I blank out and I do not know how do I go from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Or from the start to the beginning.
It's a feeling.
It is a feeling.
And like, you know what? So not to like bring up AI, but that's one of the main things that people just don't understand when it comes to creating something. It's just that you can have AI replicate it but it will
not gonna be the
not
same.
be the same. And it's not gonna have those fine details that you get when you're actually painting
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Because like you mentioned, you don't have like a structure. You don't you really can't explain how you
Yeah.
just feel it.
You just
You
feel
just
it,
this is the paintbrush. I'm gonna go left and then right and then up.
and up, and then I'm gonna freak out about it. And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna try to erase it, and I can, and then I'll just continue doing it.
And then at the end, you have this beautiful work that is like, it took hard work and you can
Yeah.
appreciate everything about it a lot more than just like putting in a prompt.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of AI.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people are trying to like make the best out of it, and I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand how it can be for the better.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know a lot of people who use AI to do stuff for art. And I think you've been a witness of it too,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
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 And it has continued happening.
Okay.
And it's kind of frustrating because like we put a lot of work
Yeah.
doing those things, right? And then,
Like just to be a bit more specific.
yeah,
When AI has a lot of great tools.
yeah,
To make your work easier to an extent, that's great.
yeah,
But when you have AI specifically doing the work,
Yeah.
like writing your stage plays, writing your scripts, writing your music, doing the pictures, then that's where I have an issue with it.
yeah.
Like it's you know what? AI is not going anywhere.
It's
And
not.
if you want to generate art, in quotations, if you want to generate something to assist you with your work, to inspire you for some reason, or to help you move towards your process of what you're creating, sure. But to generate something in creative and use that to give forward, then that's where I have an issue.
No, it's just AI will never be human. You
Yeah.
know? And there's something about humanity that is both beautiful and scary.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to let ourselves explore that.
Right.
That's why I love I don't know if you've been able to see what Guillermo del Toro has been doing, with his latest film.
Yes.
Talking
Yeah.
about AI and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
I love his process a lot because he's a very human artist.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean about it is that he really pours a lot of himself in the art. It's not always good, it's not always perfect, but that's not the
I
point.
mean, he's damn near close every time.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
I love the way. Please, let's meet. Come here.
Guillermo, you want a watercolor portrait? Or?
No, but he's really human, and there's a lot of other artists that are like that. And when someone tries to make art with AI and try to justify it,
Yeah.
it just it makes me angry, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah, for
And
sure.
then it's like, what are you? You just lost the whole point of creating.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Again, if you need help with maybe structure your novel a little bit more for it to look pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, but you wrote it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let me use AI to make it a little bit make
Yeah.
part.
Maybe like grammatical errors or make a sentence sound a little bit more cohesive.
But when you say write me a play or write me a story about this, and
Yeah.
then I'll add some tweaks and
Yeah. Yeah.
points and whatever.
Then no.
That's not.
It's not
You're
yours.
not a writer. You're
Yeah.
not writing. You're not an
Yes.
artist. You can be.
Yeah.
You should be, but not like that.
Yes, yeah, I agree. But so I want to try this real quick.
Yes.
If you can help me or teach me just to do a little watercolor painting here, because I will say arts, when it comes to the arts like this, I suck at it.
I don't know.
Like I am
give you
like I'm
pencil?
pretty good at photography and video cinematography and like, but when it comes to painting or drawing,
Okay, we're gonna do an exercise. We're gonna draw each other.
oh, okay,
I'm
sure.
gonna draw you, and you're gonna draw me. Now, I want you to focus maybe on one or two details on my face,
Okay.
and that's it. Just
Okay. I think I got it.
think you got it.
Yeah.
I think I got mine.
What do I do now with this pen in my hand?
You draw it. You make the best effort you can. and
I
draw
just
it.
I just do your whole face?
Yeah, or whatever you feel like doing.
Okay.
I'll focus.
All
on-
right. Like I need another portrait of my face over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, let me ask you a question.
Sure, we're gonna do this.
We've known each other for a long time.
Yes.
You always say you wanted to write a book.
Yes. I've had a novel in the docks for quite a long time.
So how's that going?
It's not.
But you will, right?
Looks like a clown.
Don't stop.
Okay.
You will though, right?
Yes, eventually. The thing about writing a novel is that I don't like the writing part. Like, I have this concept in my head. I have the concept in my head. I know the beginning, middle, sentence. I know the characters and where they want to go,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But sitting down and actually typing things out is not my thing. So I wish if I had someone that I can just talk to and spell it out for them and they can write it for me.
You could. There's people that do that.
Again, but see, this is another thing. Like, I could go to ChatGPT and
Yeah.
be like, tell it to write it for me. But obviously, no.
No.
I'd rather have another person help me out with it. But yeah, so it'll happen eventually. It's just one of those things that I have to commit with. And you look like a clown.
That's or a poodle. I look like a poodle sometimes.
Why are you bald? You actually have a lot of hair.
Hey, listen. Don't
Can I
scare me.
erase?
You can if you want to, but
This is so bad.
so
Yeah.
also keeping the theme of reading and books.
Yeah.
You also said you wanted to read more.
Yes, that was my goal
Yeah.
for last year, 2025.
So-
My goal was to read 10 books.
Yeah.
I read 2.
Okay. Did you know that you are on the top tier of reading? By the way, like a lot of people have not even read one.
Oh, that's
feel good
nice.
about yourself.
Okay.
Not throwing shade to the people that haven't read.
Yeah.
But you're doing better.
Well, that's
what you
good.
think.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So, but I want to say because I stopped reading for a while,
Yeah.
and then I got back to it, right?
Yeah.
And I've been reading a lot of classics actually. I've been able to be more consistent about it, and I stumbled upon one of the most beautiful writings I've ever read.
Okay.
But would you?
So it's been a long time since I've used one of these mechanical pens, by the way.
These are actually my sisters.
Wow.
I steal them because I don't have pencils.
I don't see you as a monster, my friend. Even if it says otherwise.
It's okay. Hey, it looks like me. I can see myself there. Wow. Listen. I
am so sorry.
I'm not doing anything perfect either. You know, I'm just trying to
Sure.
Let me put this because I like when you close your eyes and you smile.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I think you're a pretty handsome man.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Just putting it out there.
I've done my best to look as presentable as
Yeah, I do gotta add on a side note, I
Yeah.
love how you've what's the word? Because again, we've known each other since high school.
Oh, we do.
But I love how you have leaned more into finding your own style.
Yeah.
And it really shows. And it's look at
Yeah,
you, man.
that's something I used to struggle with a lot. Because I don't like trends, of course, but I also struggle with what is it that I like. And when you live in a Latino family,
Yeah.
a lot of times you're wearing what your mom tells you to wear.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's part of it. I think, well, not really okay, but a lot of the times that's how you grow up as a Latino, right?
Yeah.
And when the time was coming for me to have my own choices, I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes,
I was keep doing what my people, friends, or family were asking me to do. And maybe they didn't have an idea.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Maybe they didn't know they were pressuring me, right?
Yeah.
But that's not their fault. That's my fault because I didn't speak up, right?
Yes.
That's something also that I've been working on. But now I've been more like myself. I've been letting my hair grow out. Even
Yeah.
I cut it after my last play. I cut it,
Yeah.
so it probably were longer than this.
Mhm.
But I'm more comfortable on my skin, on how I look, on how I dress, and that makes a difference. Makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, and you feel more confident, you feel more
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic, dude. Right. You made me do this.
And you want? Well, I saw it. But it's okay. Well, wait.
Okay.
You gotta paint it.
Okay.
Wait, you want to use this one?
I don't know. You tell me.
Just this one. This one is less. I hope it's less. Do I have everything? No. Anyway, use this because this doesn't have water.
Okay. How does this work?
You press a little bit, just a little bit, No, okay. I'm not.
Oh, you
give
press
it a-
you press this.
Yes.
Got it.
And then use the waters
Okay.
that you want to use.
What if I don't want this color that I just picked? Okay, I do this.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty cool. What do you call this thing?
That's
Watercolor 18.
palette 18.
Watercolor
you can
palette.
take it anywhere. It's like a traveler's kit.
right.
You can get it at Walmart.
Not a sponsor, but
Yeah. Or anywhere else that sells.
also I'm pretty sure the microphone is picking
I'm so sorry.
all that up.
Yeah. So yeah, so I talk about the reading things because I'm a believer that if you want to write, you should read.
Yes, right.
Right. So it doesn't matter what you read, by the way. I think you should read anything that you feel comfortable reading.
Yeah, for sure.
So manga, newspapers,
Graphic novels.
all of that is more than valid. Audiobooks is also valid, especially when you do the audiobook and read it. I've been doing that a lot, and it helps me go through like very hard readings. Because again, I've been reading classics, and some of them have been really, really hard to read. So I use the audiobook, and it's way easier.
Okay.
And I still have some other books I want to read. But anyways, that's one of the advice that I give people when it comes to like
That and I guess that's another issue. Like I'll wait until you're done scribbling. I'm a very visual person. That's why I love movies. I love, camera work and just acting like in person things. When it comes to reading, I have a hard time imagining things or just I have a hard time being patient with the story picking up.
Yeah, I think
like
that's-
I has to kick off really quickly. But even then, I find myself not being interested in the story when I'm reading.
okay,
Whereas with a movie, I just let the movie do the work for me. So I just kind of sit back and let the movie happen.
Yeah.
But if I sit back, I cannot let the book happen. Like I have to
you have to confront it.
I have to confront it. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe soon. Maybe
I think you have the potential to do
maybe
it.
it's the year. So that's why with the novel that I'm writing up, visually, man, I
Yeah.
can tell you all about this.
Yeah.
I can tell you the plot and the history and whatever. But sitting down and typing it out, it's just like, because I want to get to where I want to get
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
but I don't have the patience to make it. And I know one of the issues is like I want to make it sound good from the get-go or sound well. But that's not the case. It has to be bad before it's good.
Yeah,
But even then, that's hard.
there's someone, I don't know who was the writer who said it, but he used to say I think it's a she, I'm not sure, but it was make it real, then make it better.
Yes. Yeah. So we have about 13 or so minutes.
Okay. Oh my god, let me finish. Okay.
But I'll get there, man. It's
I know
like
you
one
will.
of those things that I really want to do, and I'm sure at one point it's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna like go full force at it.
Yeah.
Oh lordy! Don't.
I'm not looking at it, but I like it. I don't know. It's good. So, what else? Do you have any resolutions for this new year?
Resolutions,
Right.
like goals.
Or goals. Let's say goals. I don't like that word. Resolutions that much.
My goal this year is to have a successful podcast.
Of course.
Like this is there's just several reasons. Thanks for watching and listening. One of the reasons why I'm doing a podcast in the first place is because it gives me an opportunity to sit down with someone and just have a full-on conversation.
Yeah.
No phones, no distractions, and you don't have to have cameras and a microphone to do that.
Yeah.
But it gives a sense of like not urgency, but like you have to commit to it.
Yeah.
Like we have to commit to just sitting here for about an hour and actually just have a meaningful conversation.
Of course.
But the other thing is, in a world where everything is just going more and more towards AI and technology, and people are just seem to be caring less to an extent, I'm not saying it's everyone and everywhere, about art. I want to have this platform to give incredible artists and talented people a place to like express themselves, put themselves out there. Maybe someone right now is working on watercolors and they may see these and be inspired by it. So I love talking about art. I love talking to talented people. I love catching up. And I want to have a space where real art and talent is put out there.
Yeah, I
you know?
appreciate
there's
this
a there's a lot of negativity online. There's a lot of, this is the right way to do things. This is the wrong way to do things. And I just want this to be a space when artists can just be themselves and, just brag about the things they do and what makes them happy in it,
Yeah.
And that's my goal this year. I want it to be successful to the point where people are getting inspired because they're having this opportunity of listening of these incredible artists, right, and talents. Because I feel because of social media, a lot of artists that are not comfortable being in front of the camera or talking or putting themselves out there are kind of forced to do so to promote their stuff online. So maybe this also could be a space where they don't have to be performing to an audience. It's just themselves and allowing themselves to just talk about why they do their work and what it means to them and where they want to go with it. So
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I'm not doing this right. Oh yeah. So thank you for being here. Thank you and being part of that.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad to be part
Are you
of
gonna
this.
paint yours or?
This doesn't have water, so I'm just waiting for you.
Oh,
I don't know where I even put it, but there it is. But it doesn't have water, so it's okay.
okay. You know what? There you go.
I also don't mind. I've also something I did a lot in this year was that I did a lot of things that I wanted to do that I was afraid of doing.
Yeah.
Like I worked with ceramics.
Okay, that's
Like
cool.
air dry clay is good. That was like, but I managed to do a lot of things, and I'm really happy I did because I gave gifts, and I did masks. And now I know I could also explore more of my art in different mediums
Okay,
than just watercolors or gouache or whatever.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. You're doing great. I can't do anything right now. I am so sorry.
That's fine.
Again, but I want to point out while you do that, please don't stop. You've mentioned, not mentioned, but we talked a lot about all the things that you've done.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty different to an extent.
Yeah.
From directing and writing and acting and doing stage plays and scripts and watercolors and ceramics. I do want to put it out there for anyone that may, might need to hear this, but you don't have to be a one-trick pony,
Oh, you know.
right? You don't have to be known as the person that is you're the dancer guy, you dance, or you're the photographer, that's who you are. Like, you are welcome to have different hobbies and excel at more than one of them. Or, as one of my close friends says, they can be mediocre at a lot of great things.
Yeah.
A lot of different types of hobbies and stuff. So even if you find yourself struggling with one thing, or maybe you're really good at one thing and you're like, I don't know, I don't want to put myself out there as trying something new because I'm known as this one thing, by all means do. Try and fail. You will be bad at first, but if I keep working on this watercolor
It'll
thing
look
for
wonderful.
maybe 5 years, I could be as good as you are today.
Listen, I know people that picked up art and in less than a year they were doing wonderful things.
For sure, yeah. Because consistency is like
consistency is just
one of
something
the
that
biggest players.
I get that you could have talent, right?
Yes,
talent
yeah.
is good, and you shouldn't overlook it. But
Yeah. But really anyone, not to cut you off, but really anyone could learn anything.
yeah, and that's the good thing about being human. You have the potential to be anything that you want. So when people decide to be good,
Yeah.
that's like one of the most wonderful things in life.
Also, I just want to point out that because you're watercoloring, you have been moving away from the mic.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
So I hope it picked up most of what you were saying.
Oh my gosh. So yeah.
So if you could,
Squish under the mission over. Yeah. Right now, if you ask me what am I doing, I don't know.
what is your big goal of the year? Before we started recording, you said that you want to publish a book.
I want to publish a book. I've had the book written, basically the manuscript,
Yeah.
for a long time, and it's a collection of short stories of really mundane fears, like simple things, I guess, in a way.
Let me finish up if you're done.
Yes, go ahead. And I've been wanting to do the right move, but I've been thinking about it too much that I haven't done anything, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? When you think about something and you want to do something, but you think about what could happen, you end up stuck
Yeah.
and not doing anything at all. And right now, it's really easy to publish, especially with the self-publishing. I know it doesn't have the respect that maybe traditional publishing
Doesn't
does,
matter.
but it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
It's as valid. I know people, friends, right, that have published books, and that's wonderful. So that also
What color are your eyes?
what
What-
my eyes, I think they're brown.
Oh, they're gonna be blue.
Oh, wonder that's why I drew you with your eyes closed.
Oh, they're green. This is green, not blue.
No.
Oh my god. I'm gonna stop.
Are you
Do you want to add anything else to yours? Because this is done.
Oh my gosh, I ruined it.
Oh my god.
I didn't ruin it.
Okay, we're gonna reveal in a when
few
you're done.
Yeah, let me just.
Oh my goodness. I am so sorry.
Yes, there's something here. Let me fix it because I ruined that thing.
Oh yeah, it looks so ruined. Yeah. Whoa.
So yeah, I want to publish that book, and I'll continue publishing because I've written poetry. I've written really really micro stories like one line stories and all that. I want to publish a short play book because I remember I had a conversation with the man that is in charge of Teatro en Quince, and he was like, "Listen, you need to write your own short play book
Okay.
because you even if we don't accept it,
People
have-
choose to read
yeah,
it.
peop- you have a good pen.
Yeah.
Basically. That's what he meant.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And that really meant a lot to me because I look up to him, right?
Yeah,
He's
that's nice.
A person that has been in theater for a long time, and for him to tell me that, like in a private setting, of
Yes,
course,
yes, yes.
that really meant a lot to me. So I'm gonna do that too. I want to do that too.
Man,
yeah.
you know what? Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're gonna continue accomplishing things as long as you keep putting your heart into it. And clearly, I have no doubt that you're gonna continue to do so. But I'm gonna show mine first. I am so sorry, but
Is it-
this is which camera should I show this to? I'm gonna go with this one first. Maybe this one. It's so bright. I'm gonna put a picture on screen afterwards. But I am so sorry. I was trying to do your hair because you have like a little ponytail in the back,
do.
but I put your ponytail on the top of your hair,
Listen.
and then you have your hair down on the sides. So I tried putting it on the side, but it just looks like a clown wig
Maybe I mean I like clowns, kind of,
because you're a performer.
because I'm a performer.
Oh my gosh,
Let me do the shit.
jeez.
Mine is not even dry. So.
No, but it looks great. And you can tell that it's me. No one's gonna see this, and I hope no one's gonna see these, and I hope they don't go, "Oh, hey, that's Joctan."
That's Joctan, right? If they do
Look at that! Look at that!
you made a good.
I'll try it with mine.
The bad thing about watercolor is that you need to be really patient sometimes.
Okay.
You have a tool.
Then hey, we'll take a picture once it's dried, and we'll show it on screen. But thank you so much, man, for being here. I appreciate you. There it is. I appreciate you. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm excited we got an opportunity to do
Yeah.
this, and I'm so proud of the amount of work you've been putting
you.
out there and just putting yourself out there in general. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be part of this, and I can't wait to see more of the people that you've interviewed.
You know what? I'm excited for what's to come, my
Yes,
friend.
me too.
So thank you for listening. And if you're watching the video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you all as well. I appreciate the support that's been given to this. And I don't know, I'm excited. I've been having a good time. I'm finally doing this.
Yes.
And can't wait to do more. So I don't know. What do people, I still don't know how to end this yet, though.
Thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends.
Buy my art. I'm sorry.
Buy his art, actually. Yeah, go follow him. What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is, I don't even know how to say it.
Just spell it out. I'll put it on screen.
That's Aedarte.
Right.
A
A
E
E
D
D
A
A
R
R
T
T
E.
E
Like this.
Aedarte. Great.
There it is.
Beautiful. Thank you
Yes.
so much, man.
Of course, thank you.
And everybody else, have a good rest of your day.